Global Leader Training Center. Hello everyone and welcome to our Microsoft Word tutorial for 2025. In this session, we'll explore Microsoft Word from the very basic all the way to advanced features, whether you're completely new to Word or looking to polish your skills. Before we get started, make sure you have Microsoft Word installed on your device. Now let's explore the Start screen. The Start screen lets you create a new document or open a recent one. Choose the blank document to begin with a clean slate. After selecting blank document, go to File, Save As. To name your document and choose where to save it. I will save it in my OneDrive. Enter my file name as GLTC week 12 and I'll press save to save this file. And now our autosave is on. You will see you can turn this off if you don't want any autosave, but I recommend you to turn this on in any special cases like errors, blue screens, or getting kicked out. The Word interface includes the ribbon at the top, the document editing area in the center, and a status bar at the bottom. The ribbon is divided into tabs such as Home, Insert, Go, Design, Layout, References, Mailings, Review, View, Help, and Acrobat. Each tab provides tools related to specific tasks. The most commonly used ones are Home tab, Insert tab, Design tab, Layout tab, and View tab. Let's go back to Home tab. And let's now customize the Quick Access toolbar, which is located at the top left corner. This toolbar provides shortcuts to many commands like save, undo, and redo. You can add more commands by clicking the drop-down arrow beside it. This time I will add new and quick print. Anytime you want, you can just simply press this button to create a new document and print the document. And now let's learn how to type and edit text. Click anywhere in the document and begin typing. Alright, hello everyone. Press enter to start a new paragraph. And you can press backspace or delete to remove the text. Standard shortcuts like Ctrl+C, copying, and Ctrl+V to paste, Ctrl+Z to undo, and Ctrl+Y to redo. Status bar, which is located at the bottom of the window. It shows the page number, word count, language, and document view settings. You can customize what appears by right-clicking on the bar. I'll add changes and line number. Use the zoom slider on the bottom right, zoom in and zoom out. You can also use Ctrl and mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. There's also Tell Me search box, which is used to quickly find commands or get help. Just type whatever you want, like insert picture or add page number. To select a text, simply click and drag to highlight the text. Now it's selected. Use Ctrl A to select the entire document. Now let's learn about font formatting. Use the Home tab to change font type, size, color, and style, such as bold, italic, and underline. To do this, select the sentence or word you want, and you'll see there's font. You can click the drop down button, choose the font you want. Let me try this Algerian. I like it. And you can also select it and then change the font size by pressing this increase font size or decrease font size, or simply use this drop down arrow, or enter by clicking on it. There's also change case, which allows you to change the cases, such as lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word, toggle case, half width, full width. First of all, I will change the font to Adlam Agency FB. And then lowercase changes all the text into lowercase. Uppercase will change all the letters to uppercase. Capitalize each word will change the first letter of the word to capital. Toggle case is the opposite. It changed the first letter to small letter, next letter to the capital. I want this as capitalize each word. Okay, great. And next is styles. There's few styles like bold, italic, and underline. We'll start with bold. This makes your text thick. You can also press Ctrl B instead of pressing this. Italic, which makes your word lay down a little bit, like 45 degrees, and this can be done by Ctrl I. Underline, which underlines the text, and this can also be done by Ctrl U. But you can see that there's a drop down arrow beside it, which allows you to change the style. Also, you can change the color of the underline, like this. And next is this strike through. This adds a strike through in your text. This doesn't have shortcut. Next is text effect. This adds an effect to your text, such as there's presetted pre-values, or you can add your custom values or styles, such as colors, then shadow, reflection, glow, and much more. There's also highlight color, which adds an highlight color. You can change the color by pressing this drop down button. Like this, you can change. And next is the most important, font color. This allows you to change the color of your font. Just when I select this and use the ones I want, you can change the color really simply. Instead of this theme colors, you can also press more colors to add your custom colors. I'll do some whitish color. Maybe not this. Okay, I will just do this. And next is character border, which adds a border around your text. The last one is clear or formatting, which clears the formatting added to your text. This is all about the font, basic font formattings you have to know. And next is paragraph. Paragraph tab allows you to format the paragraph, such as alignment of the text, and the line spacing, indentations, and spacings, such as I'll select all the text and choose the alignment first. You can select align left to align the left, right to the right, align center to make it as center, justify to automate it. I'll use this center because I like this. And there's also this distribute, which distribute all the letters in equal space. I'll leave this. Next is this line and paragraph spacing. This lets you adjust the spacing between each paragraph. If you decrease this, the spacing between it will be shorter. If you increase this, it will be way farther. There's also add space before paragraph and remove space after paragraph. So if you can add a space before paragraph or remove space after paragraph, choose the one you like. I will just remove it. And next is this shading. This allows you to add a shading to each paragraph, such as let me use this blue color. There's also bullet points. You can click it to use them, or press the drop down button right beside it to choose what type of bullet point you want. Try this. And if you want the bullet point below the bullet point, simply select the bullet points and press Tab. And you'll see that the bullet point changes. It means that bullet point is below some bullet. And there's also this numbering. This allows you to add a number instead of bullets. And press this drop down arrow again, choose what kind of number you want. There's also multi-level list, which allows you to add different kinds of multi-leveled lists. Just like this. This is useful when there's multiple bullets below bullets. Now let's learn how to use styles. Styles provide consistent formatting for headings, titles, and normal text. Choose a style from styles group. You can press this drop down arrow if you don't see anything you like. And you can use other ones for this. I'll use as a quote. I'll change its alignment with this color like this. Great. Using styles helps structure your document and improves navigation and appearance. If you like your style and want to save it, simply select it, press this drop down arrow, and press create style. And you can name the style now, GLTC style. You'll see now our GLTC style has been added. Also, if you don't want it, you can simply press this drop down arrow again and press clear formatting to clear the formatting applied. Now let's learn how to apply themes. Themes change the overall look of your document, including fonts, and colors and effects. Simply go to Design tab. You can press Themes to choose what theme you want. It changes your font size and color, like this main event. And when you select themes, you can also select the document formatting, which allows you to format your document in a more professional way. You can press this drop down arrow to choose the other ones. I like this fancy one. Let's use this fancy. Great. Now my document looks professional. Now let's learn how to insert symbols and special characters. To insert symbols and special characters, simply go to Insert and Symbols to add the symbol you want. Press more symbols if you don't have the one you like, and such as this sun symbol, triangle symbol. You can add the one you want by selecting it and pressing insert. Also, you can choose from what font you want and which subset you want. You can also press the special characters to add the special characters in that font. Trademark and single closing quote. Press close if you're done with it. And there's also equation, which allows you to add a mathematical equations, such as area of a circle, biometric theorem, and there's lots of it. And if you want more, press more equations from office.com, and you'll see there's a lot more. I think I'll use Trig Identify. And now you're going to learn how to use template in Words. To use templates, simply press the file, go back to Home tab, and you'll see in the New tab there's lots of templates, but if you want more templates, simply press More Templates below it. And you'll be directed to the template field, and you can click the suggested searches such as business, cards, flyers, letters, education, resumes and cover letters, holiday. And if you want more, you can just simply search for it at the search bar. Simply I will search for booklet, and you will see that there's booklets given to us. And you can simply click it and press create to use this template. Also, you can simply press this pin icon to pin to the list. And when you go back, you'll see at the new, it's pinned. Click it and press create to create a new document with it. And now you're free to edit it as much as you want. Just I will change this LTC will be welcome like this. Like this, you can edit it in your uses. Let's go back to our file. Great. And now you're going to learn how to insert an image. To add an image, go to the Insert tab and press Pictures. And you'll see that there's 3 options of pictures from this device, from the stock image, and from online pictures. If you choose this device, you can bring the image that's saved into your computer. When you press Stock Images, you'll be able to add an image from the image that was stored in the Microsoft Word. And if you use online pictures, you'll be able to search it up in the Bing. I'll use online pictures, and I will search for it. And you'll see the online picture tab opens. You can either search or choose from the recommended. Let me add cats. Press cats. And you can check and uncheck Creative Commons only. Creative Commons is an image that is freely usable, while non-Creative Commons is restricted. I'll use non-Creative Commons because I'm not going to share it or upload it anywhere. I like this picture, so I'll click on it and press Insert to insert an image. And now the image has been added. I really like it. I think this is too big and I want to resize it, and you can do that by simply dragging the edges or corners of it. You'll see there's a little dot. Like this, you can resize it. And if you want to transform its location, simply click on the middle or other parts inside the image and drag it. Let me press enter like this. I like it. And there's also rotation above it. You can drag it to rotate an image. And also, when you click on an image, you'll see a layout option button. When you press on this, you'll be able to edit its layout option. There's total 7 different layout options. First is the normal, in line with text. You can put the picture in the line with other texts. While with text wrapping will allow the image in between the text or above or behind the text, such as here will make a space in between the texts. Tight will make the spaces between it more tighter. Through will be more tighter, and top and bottom will separate it as top and bottom. Behind the text will go behind all the text. In front of text will hide the text and it will come in front of it. And it's really free to transform. And also there's an anchor hook you can see. This shows where the image is placed in. So when you don't know where the image is, like here, you'll see that, oh, this image is anchored right here. Next, let's apply picture styles. When you click on an image, there's a new tab open called Picture Format. When you press on this, you'll be able to edit image styles, such as first one is Remove Background, which will automatically remove the background. You can press Mark Areas to keep some areas. Like this. Drag it to select. Mark Areas to remove, to select the areas you want to remove. You can press Keep Changes to keep the changes and discard all changes to go back. If you press Keep Changes, the selected purple areas will be removed. And if you press Discard all changes, it will come back to its original. Next is Light Corrections. When you do this, you'll be able to adjust the sharpen and soften, brightness and contrast. You can make it more soften or sharp. I like this softened one. It looks more cute. Also, there's bright and contrast. So, adjust an image. You can choose as much as you want, the one you like. I like this, so I will select it. Next is color. Color allows you to adjust the color of an image, such as color saturation from black and white to more brightened and more colorful. Color tone goes from cool tone to warm tone. You can choose the one you really like. There's also recolor, which recolors the image, but I don't really like this because it makes the picture a little bit weird, but you can use it in need. Also, there's more variation, which allows you to add more variation to the recolor settings. That transparent color, which can select a color, make it transparent. Let's try again. Like this, it'll be transparent. Next is artistic effects, which adds an artistic effect to your image, such as none, marker, sketch, or like there's a lot of it you can use. Like pixels, this is really cute. I like this green, so I'll use this. There's also transparency to adjust the transparency of an object, of an image. Next is compress picture, which allows you to compress the picture to change its size when you're uploading or exporting. There's lots of options such as apply only to this picture or all this picture. If you uncheck this box, all the image in your document will be compressed. Delete the cropped areas of pictures will delete the cropped areas of the pictures. There's also resolution you can select. As the resolution is smaller, the file size will also get smaller. But I don't want to compress it right now, so I'll press cancel. Next is change picture, which allows you to change the picture. You can choose which option you want, like before, maybe from stock image like this. You can select the one and insert. I don't like it, so I'll press Ctrl Z to come back. And next is reset picture, which resets all these effects applied to your image. Also, I've not showed you yet, but if you click on any of these 4 adjustments, you'll see that at the last there's picture correction options. It's different name for all of them, but anyway, if you see the icon, you will see that it's same one. Click on it and you will be able to open a new window called Format Picture. In this, you can adjust image style more carefully, such as the first one is Fill and Line, which allows you to add a fill inside your image. There's also line, which adds a line outside your image. And next is effects, which allows you to add an effect to your image, such as shadow. You can select a preset, such as no shadow, and there's a lots of options you can use. I'll use this bottom left. And depends on this, you can change the color, transparency, blur size and size, angle, distance from the image. And there's also reflection, which allows you to adjust the reflection of an image. There's also preset you can use, but let me try without preset this time. I'll increase the size first. Then add some blur. You can also adjust the transparency of it. And also adjust the distance from the image. Next is glow. You can choose the color to make it glow. And the size. And transparency. Soft edges, which allows you to make your edge softer. (3D) format to make your image 3D. Feel more 3D, like you can adjust the tap bevel and the height of the bevel, bottom bevel, and the depth, the color you can choose, and size of the depth. Contour you can also adjust like this, and even the material, just standard, special effects, and tolerance. I'll use standard. Great. You can press reset to reset the value. There's also 3D rotation, which allows you to rotate it in 3D format. Set this again. Next is artistic effects, which is same as before, this artistic effects. Next is layout and properties, which allows you to change the layout and properties of the image. You can add a text box or whatever. Next is this picture, which allows you to adjust the picture's sharpness, brightness, and contrast. If you increase the sharpness, it will be more sharp. And it'll be more soft when you decrease it. Same as this sharp and smooth thingy before. Same for this brightness and contrast. You can adjust it as much as you want. Next is picture color, which allows you to add a color to your image. There's first of all, there's saturation, color saturation. And there's color tone. And recolor option. Next is picture transparency, which allows you to adjust the transparency of your picture. Next is crop, which allows you to crop an image in a certain size. Now let's close it and move to picture styles. Picture styles allow you to add a picture style, such as the presetted picture styles. There's a lots of it, like outer borders and frames, and you can press this drop down arrow to add more styles to it. Great. You can also adjust the picture border. Picture effects. Picture layout. And when there's multiple images, like this, maybe you want this image to be front and this image to be back. In this case, you can use this arrange option. Bring forward will bring this image one image front, and bring to front will make it front of all other objects. While stand backward will send only one image back, stand to back will send behind all the other objects. Selection pane allows you to adjust the order like this more correctly. You can even hide the image and show them. Next is grouping. When like this much images are selected and you want to move all of them at once, you'll have to select it by shift and move them. Instead of doing this, select all the images and press group. When you group them, you'll be able to move them in a one click, resize them in a one click. Great. And if you want to ungroup them, simply press the group again and press ungroup. Next is rotate. This allows you to rotate in a more quicker way, like flipping horizontal and vertical, rotating 90 degrees. You can also press more rotation options to rotate it in a more professional way. Next is cropping. When you press crop, you'll see these black lines and you'll be able to drag it to crop the certain amount of image. Press enter or press crop button again to finish cropping. Now you've learned all the most basic skills in Microsoft Word. Thank you for watching our video and see you soon.